So in this game, you can choose your own license plate. So we're gonna be very childish and do Jack. Okay, you know what? We'll be a bit realistic. I don't think the state of California will approve our license plate of Jackass. So we're gonna be a bit clever and go with J-Ass. The state of California totally won't notice this custom license plate. Yeah, that's right. Take a seat down, and I'll just do 3, 2, 1, and then we go. All right. So it's count me down.
Are we good to go?
Yeah, I guess we're good to go. Count me.
Go.
I'm waiting on him to. Oh, okay.
God
okay.
damn.
Fuck.
Good start, guys.
All right, so this is True Crime Streets of LA. So as you can see, I'm a donkey. And the reason why is because, you see, Los Angeles is very known for having a lot of corrupt police officers. So this crazy voodoo guy decided to just find this donkey at the zoo. And it's like, you know what, fuck it, I'll be the one to solve crime. Let's find this donkey. So right now we're just trying to learn how to shoot just to make sure we're all, ready to shoot some bad guys. So there are these targets, I gotta shoot 10 of them, it's all good. I have these crappy ass, oh, I missed one, look at that. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I missed those two.
So how many targets are there out of the...
It's either 17 or 18 targets in total. I gotta just hit 10 of them. And yeah, the default revolver is a piece of ass. But
so
I mean,
really, you have to hit
at least 10, and then I can chill. Like I could chill right now if I wanted to, but I might as well, let this donkey learn how to shoot properly. It'll be very needed. So yeah, this was made by Luxoflux, the same people that made Vigilante 8. I've never played it, but yeah, they made it. So yeah, we now know how to shoot. That's pretty good. So we're gonna now go to the police station to get our badge, finish the whole entire process. We gotta go there fast. So we got a nice pitmobile type car. So we're just gonna learn how to drive. That's common for people getting ran over in Los Angeles. So I'm gonna have my camera turned behind now. This game's so well built that nothing in front of you spawns. So kind of like in the original GTA 3 and Vice City where you can do reverse camera to just not have anything spawn in front of you. It's the same deal here. So as you see, I have that beautiful license plate, and because I am not on front camera, it's all good. Anyway, so we take a turn on 7th Street. What this game actually had that GTA did not have for quite a bit until GTA 4 is actually knowing what street you're on. We didn't see that until GTA 4, so I mean, come on, Rockstar. Activision did it before you. Get your shit together. So yeah, we got our badge. It's all good. We actually have a partner. She's gonna help us, help the donkey learn how the human world works. So we're just gonna go get some Chinese food and we're gonna learn how to eat because eating is very important in life. So we're just gonna drive. I'm looking for Flower Street. We're not gonna actually get flowers for our partner because I mean we're a donkey, we can't really hold those flowers. But at least we can drive. That's Flower Street, and I just missed it. I just ran someone over. That really sucks, but I am a donkey after all, so I mean, you can't expect very much. And we're just going to reverse camera again. Yeah, our windshield's needs some fixing. We'll get that windshield repaired soon. First, we really need to get that Chinese food. Like, this donkey just got, like, voodoo magic and is now, like, walking and stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's just bail out. The donkey doesn't know how to actually properly get out of a car yet. And there we go. He's a bit blindfolded. That's actually why we can't do stuff properly, because we're kind of blindfolded. So it turns out this guy tried to rob this Chinese food place and want to, make the human life difficult for us. So we're just gonna fight him. So the way fighting this game works is that you can either punch, high kick, or low kick. Well, this game is pretty much a low kick simulator. Low kick is the most consistent one, and then you have like these exclamation marks, so it kind of stuns the enemy, and then you can do like these combos after, as like a finisher, and after that he's done. So yeah, fighting's a bit more, rather than like GTA where you just punch them, here they try to make it like a Bruce Lee type game, type of thing, yeah. Anyway, so we fight him, he somehow gets out of this place, so we're just gonna shoot him. We're like, you know what, screw it, we've fought enough. We learned how to shoot, it's time to put that to use. So here he is. We're just gonna go in front of him. We learned to shoot people in the penis, and there we go. That's the first chapter of this game. Hooray. There's this thing called bonus cruising, but we're not cruising, we perusing, we speed running.
Yeah, so basically that bonus cruising, it will make you do some extra missions, and since we want to go the fastest, we just kind of work on making sure we jump in.
So yeah, now we're on chapter 2 on this great adventure of this donkey. That was a good car, however, I don't really feel like going into it. Donkey doesn't know how to steal people's cars yet. So yeah, I want to ideally try to find a better car. This donkey needs to, step up his game, Anyways, there's going to be San Pedro Street, take a left. There's really no point to reverse camera. There's enough lanes for me to, and plus I am going the proper way, not the wrong way, so it's like, So we're going to just improve our fighting skills because we realized, we just fought a guy and he got out and we had to shoot him. So we're going to go to a dojo. The donkey's going to learn how to properly fight people so we can actually kill them in the fight, Because, what if sometimes this donkey doesn't have his gun? So here's the dude, the sensei. And yeah, we're just going to fight him up. So what I'm doing, this other combo I do, basically in fights you kind of want your person to be in a corner because it gives them less space to hit you and gives you more space to hit them. And if they're at a wall, they hit it and it does like a little bit of extra damage. And it's also for good luck.
Notice that sometimes when you're in the corner, what could end up happening is that your character will move a bit forward when he tries to get the combo on him, and it will miss the guy. So sometimes it's getting your character.
I'm gonna grapple him. Yeah. There goes that artifact. There we go. So clearly we know how to properly fight people now, so it's all good.
Ass and taking names.
We're a beautiful donkey, aren't we? So yeah, he's very proud of us. He's like, shit, this donkey knows his shit. Anyway, so we get a call from the Popo station. Turns out, there's another robbery at a restaurant. This time it's a crappy bar. So we're just gonna, race our way there in this beautiful vehicle. We're on a timer, but it won't matter. We'll get there in time. Just chilling. I mean, there is a siren on this car that could let the vehicles turn, pull over and stuff, but, I mean, that would blow our cover that we're a cop, We're trying to be under and all that stuff. So because it's a timed mission, we don't actually have to physically enter the building. We just kind of warp in there type of thing. So yeah, we got to fight this guy again. This time he's got a knife, so he's going to do some serious damage. And in this fight specifically, you can really see where where you can go through characters. So if I go to the far right where that TV is, or breaking news of something, I actually have to switch up the combo move I do because if I do the monkey paw, then the fist will go right through him, which would be very bad. And sometimes he can actually drop his knife and he can actually take it and then use it as a melee weapon. Well, he's not gonna drop that knife. He's got good grip. Now he drops the knife. Oh yeah, I got a knife. Oh yeah. Donkey's learning. Anyway, so we learned how to fight at the gym, so everything's good, right? Well, it looks like we're still not good at fighting, and we gotta chase this guy down and shoot him up. Come on, Donkey, just learn how to knock him down. Anyway, so we're supposed to actually run after this person. The game's supposed to teach us the mechanic of chasing people. However, that's, cool and all, but we're just gonna take a car. This crappy Crown Vic will do. We're not running. That's too much effort. We're gonna miss them. It's all good.
Relax, buddy. It's just a
I might have hit someone. There's this thing called good cop, bad point system. Basically, I want to try and be a good cop, or else, there's going to be a lot of trouble, which will make this run go a lot longer.
Yeah, basically, it'll give you bonus missions to do if your good cop points drop too low. So you have to make sure that you try to avoid as many people as possible.
Alright, so in this game, they advertise, drive across all of Los Angeles. They kind of lied because there is no LAX, there is no Compton. But, I mean, there is a Staples Center. Look at it. There is also a Hollywood sign, however, it's very hidden.
Attention all
So, mostly when you play a game Los Angeles, you see the iconic Hollywood sign in distance. No, in True Crime, it's covered by bushes, you can't even see it. Raw distance is beautiful. Anyway, so we improved our fighting skills supposedly. Now we're gonna improve our shooting skills because this will be very important.
Do you sleep with those
And yes,
guns
that is
under
Christopher
your
Walken
pillow?
speaking. I know he managed to voice in this game. It's crazy.
Nice.
Right now we're learning this move called neutralizing shot. It'll be very useful for a couple missions later on. The neutralizing shot, in this mission you have to hit 7 targets, but there's only 8, correct?
Yeah, there's only 8.
So, and if you hit a civilian, you'll lose 1 of your points. So you have to be very specific on this one compared to the other one where you kind of just shoot wherever. You have to be much more careful to make sure you hit all these targets. It makes it pretty easy though because you have a zoom in, so it shouldn't be very difficult. As you can see here, he hit all 8, so there was no problem. So now he has this move that he'll be able to use for a couple missions to make them easier later.
So now we're going to drive to Jimmy. I, to this day, don't know who Jimmy is, but whatever. Oh, yeah. Sometimes if you're in a car and you don't have a siren, you can just shoot your gun in the air. Why not? America.
That'll get people out of the way, that's for sure.
Yeah, it'll scare everyone. So anyways, I'm trying to hope for like a good car to spawn, but sometimes you can get the Ferrari F40 to spawn, which is like the fastest car in the game.
Code 5,
But it
escape
looks
convict
like we're
known
just
as
getting,
Hector
you know,
Manson
crappy
evaded
cars,
guards
you
during
know, the
transport and
Neons,
is now at
the
large.
Cadillac
Exercise
Escalade,
caution,
the
subject is a
Humvee.
known cannibal. Requesting
So we're just
assistance.
gonna guess fuel for this Crown Vic. So on the way to Jimmy's, you know, I don't actually know the street on it. However, I do know it's a street. Ooh, I got people in there. I do know, however, it is a street that does have the hospital. So yeah, we are gonna wait for that. And yeah, the way getting upgrades like that works, you can also upgrade, you know, upgrade your guns to like get different colors and whatnot, have a scope. You can also do that for fighting to like learn other combos to do during fights. And you can also improve driving skills, so you can like learn stuff like pit maneuvers and whatnot. So the only upgrade we do in this run is that neutralizing shot because it's very useful for 2 missions, and it also takes what's called shield points. So you get shield points for solving crimes and missions, and it's pretty much the currency in this game. Because, you know, we're a donkey, we don't really get paid, you know, we just get honor and respect type of thing. Anyway, so since we're not in a rush this place, we have to actually enter the door. And we're gonna ignore that crime, you know? We have actual crime to solve, you know, not just some street thug shit. So here we're doing a sneaking mission. There's a guy behind him. Let's just kick him like that. And when you do sneaking missions, you do get good cop points. There is a move that gives you bad cop point. However, why would you want to get bad cop points? And it also takes it's a really long animation type thing. So, you know, we're just gonna kick him like that. Beautiful. If you get caught, then it's mission failed. Then everyone's like, oh shit, we got a guy here. You also get what's called a tranquilizer gun, so it's kind of like a last resort thing. So if you're being caught and like you're too far away to attack them, then you just use the tranquilizer gun, but you only have 3 of it. So yeah, we got in. What's the point of sneaking if we're in a shootout? Because, you know, that makes sense. Anyway, so in shootouts, you can actually take people's guns. So I'm gonna kill that guy. So we're gonna take this Uzi, this AK. There we go. That's right, we're using an AK with only 1 hand.
Yeah, this guy's very good at being able to dual wield 2-handed weapons.
There. Oh yeah, something this game had that GTA did not get until GTA 4, surprise, is actually reloading your gun. You know, in GTA to reload the gun, you have to switch it. Here you get like an actual proper animation. That's kind of cool. You know, this game did shit before GTA figured it out.
And he died.
embarrassing.
That's gonna be a bit of a time loss, I would have to say.
It's all good. People like to shootouts. That was just a warm-up. I'll blame Lurk's PC.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Let's go with that. No, there's a health here. Yeah.
Just one.
Gun, take it very low.
Check the street now.
There we go. Easy. That never happened. We will just pretend that we never died there, okay? Anyway, so here's why we needed that neutralizing. Or not. That's weird.
Here comes a lead enema.
There we go. So we can headshot people. It is a bad cop point because, you know, you're shooting him in the head. You know, you cold-blooded bitch. However, it makes... What originally would happen if you don't have the headshots is you have to keep, you know, play like a cat and mouse type of game. So the sniper keeps switching his position. You have to keep taking a shot at him. He takes a shot at you. You know, it's like a shot-for-shot thing. Both a headshot, one shot, or two in that case, and you're done. So now, you know, we're actually going to see Hollywood. Yay, we're going to Hollywood! This donkey's, you know, living up the life. First he's a cop, now he's going to Hollywood.
Crime alert, all units.
Ooh, out of the car, and not only is Honda S2000 faster than that Crown Vic, it's also red, and a red interior. So because the car is red, it actually goes a lot faster, which is, you know, really good. So yeah, this donkey's got a better convertible. There we go. So now we're going to get to our place a lot faster.
Does the red car actually make it go faster, or does it just help you believe?
No, totally makes you go faster. It's been proven in every game. So we're going to take a left on Sunset Boulevard. Yeah, we're all familiar with that street, right? Yeah. This game tracks your max airtime. That's kind of cool, I guess, in a way.
Crime alert, all units.
Ooh, we got a crime in front of us.
10851.
Oh, it's a street race. Okay, they won't do jack shit. Basically, some street crimes I gotta be a bit wary of because some of them will have people like be very hostile against you and they can damage your car a lot. You kind of want to keep this car in one piece. I mean, look how beautiful it is, you know? Anyway, so we're not actually having to enter a building, so we can just drive straight through it. And now, who doesn't like RNG, you know? We gotta tail this guy. So basically, where he's going to is the bank of whatever, Bank of America, okay? We are on Sunset Boulevard. The bank is on Sunset Boulevard. But guess what? This limo can take a right on La Cienega. He can take a left on some other street. He can basically go around all of Hollywood just to get to something that's literally in front of him. So hopefully he doesn't take a massive detour. Hopefully we won't get much red lights like right now. And yeah. Auto-scroller, RNG, bullshit type thing. Yeah, because who doesn't want that? Thankfully, it's the... Oh, you see, he took her right. He took her right.
So yeah, this definitely isn't scripted. There's a full chance that he can just go all the way straight and end up right all the way down Sunset Boulevard to the bank. There are other times when you can just get tons of time wasted just by the limo taking the wrong turn.
So not only was there a red light there, he also decided to go on Holloway Street. Hopefully, he goes straight back to Sunset Boulevard. Also, if you get a bit too close, you get those question marks, which is like your suspicion type meter. If you're too far behind, you lose them, even though you see them on your screen still. So yeah, you gotta just be a bit cautious of what's going on.
Whoa.
We just did that to spook chat out. You can, whenever you fail a mission in this game, it does give you what's called an alternate thing. So I mean, I could technically get myself caught and shoot that limo up and skip 2 missions. However, whenever you don't fully complete a chapter, it makes you do what's called a crime patrol, which is you have to do street crime. The world record does do that. However, I'm not a fan of it because, you know, RNG stuff, like you gotta hope that you get the right crimes and whatnot. So I'd rather just do this route. And I honestly kind of timed it, and either way, it doesn't matter what you do. This game really all depends on if you get good cars to spawn or not. Like if you get good cars to spawn and a game doesn't crash on you, then you're Gucci to go. So it doesn't really matter if you skip this mission and, you know, whatnot and do the crime patrol.
Although I will have to say the RNG for this mission has been pretty awful so far.
Yeah, this has been
bad. Hitting a lot of red lights.
Not only are we getting red lights, he's taken also a massive detour. And the thing is, like, I thought there's only like 3 paths he can take. It seems like every time I play this game, there's always a new path. Like, I'm always amazed at just the different possibilities that Luxoflux decided to code in this game of where this fucking limo can go. This donkey's really not enjoying it. Ooh, look at that.
Yet again another red light.
Yeah, another red light.
The last time I watched the practice this game, it took probably at least 2 minutes quicker than this, and there's absolutely nothing you can do to
Yeah.
this in any
I mean, I could reset this mission, but do I really want to take a chance of even a worse route? Like, so yeah, we kind of just go with it. It's kind of one of the annoyances of like grinding out to get a world record. Just shit like this can really get you. So, oh, it's like an hour game, but then you realize that there's some stuff that can just make you hate yourself. And are we back on Sunset Boulevard? Oh, we are. So now you'll see. What street were we on? Sunset Boulevard. Did we seriously have to, you know, that's why. Anyway, so unfortunately we lose that beautiful Honda. We're back in this piece of shit. We're getting shot at, so we're gonna go through this alleyway, break some fences. They can fix that. You know, that's what taxes are for. And we're just gonna drive around here, lose these people.
Basically, crashing through there makes them get confused and easily throws them off because they decide not to follow you through the crazy route that you end up taking.
This sucks, Rosie. I don't
Yeah,
even know who
ideally,
hurt.
if I just kept going straight, it'd be very difficult to escape them. And the point, you know, if you're trying to simply drive away, not do that alleyway bullshit, you do the bonus cruising to get an upgraded car, you know, Shelby Mustang, but you know, we didn't do bonus cruising. We're skipping that. Anyway, so sometimes when you're like in your car and you're like on a phone call for like a cutscene, sometimes the game doesn't let you skip it right away, which is annoying. There's really nothing you can do about it. It sucks. It's stupid. It's god-awful. Anyway, so we are going to take a left on, I believe it's Vista Street. It's right after Martel Avenue.
Units in area come in.
Fuller.
Suspicious car reported in your vicinity. Witnesses
Martel,
report
that's
a
a
body
good
seen inside
car.
an open trunk of a moving pink Chrysler car.
Gotta take the
Bring
one head
driver in
on.
for questioning.
There goes that
Location.
windscreen. Oh, suspicious vehicle. Yeah, because it's pink. Come on. That's very discriminating. The game has pretty good soundtrack. You know, when you're like fighting and shooting people, you get some good gangsta music and whatnot on, which I appreciate. Unfortunately, the people behind me can't hear it, but the people watching, you guys can hear it, hopefully. Anyway, so yeah, we're not in a rush, so we gotta actually enter a door. So we are doing another sneaking mission. It's all good.
This time in a beautiful spa.
Yeah, let's get a nice, you know, go in a nice sauna, get a tan. You know, this donkey needs to understand what the American dream is. Sometimes you get stuck by the people you literally just knocked out. Look at this waitress. Those cocktails. Let's miss her. Why not? Let's shoot her. Actually, yeah, let's shoot her. Yeah, that guy had a good time. There we go.
So those are the tranquilizer shots.
Yeah,
on
that's
the
the
side.
tranquilizer. Here I gotta be careful. If you hit those barrels or whatever it is, it wakes everyone up here, and then you can't. You're screwed. So what's interesting is you can actually walk past this, and you're in the floor. Why? Because I don't know. All right, so yeah, let's have a fight in the shower. That's appropriate. Let's break that toilet. So one toilet stall you actually cannot break because there's actually someone in there taking a dump right now. So as we're fighting these people, someone's like, you know what? Screw it. I'm taking a shit. My stall's indestructible anyways. Hopefully they can take care of him. I mean, it's 3 versus 1, right? But they fail to realize that we are a crazy donkey under crazy spells. Also, sometimes the people can grapple you. Like, he's trying to grab my head. Nuh-uh. There's also some environment which you kind of like slow people down and make it easier for you to take a hit. Because otherwise, sometimes people can be very defensive, which makes it a bit hard to hit them. And you pretty much can only fight one at a time. Sometimes another person will like butt in and take a hit, and then the game will just focus to you, and the other guy you're just fighting will just chill out. So you don't have to worry about like being massively ganged up. And sometimes if they are being a bit defensive, my low kicks aren't working, I'll quickly switch to using a fist. To kind of, because it'll change up where they're defending right now. So if you time it right, you can quickly get him. So yeah, there's a guy. Nice speedo. So this guy's called Misha. You don't actually know his name until later on in the game. However, we don't go later on in the game. So yeah, he was a guy who decided to just take a shit and hope that we get knocked out. However, you know, that did not happen. Now, normally he's very defensive. However, it looks like he's actually not, which is very good. And I actually hit him with that air conditioned fan thing, so it actually did some more damage to him, and he hit the wall. So that's really good. So this fight's pretty good. And he's
overall,
done.
that was a really good fight.
Alright, so what way to end a chapter than in a shootout, you know? Like all the other chapters we did. So we were spying on people, and we decided to get ourselves caught. Like, if you watch the cutscenes, you just cringe and facepalm all the time. Here you get a lot of AKs and shotguns, and people spawn in a fixed spot, like any other shootout. So we just keep switching their weapons, and yeah. So they're over there. Hello, greetings from the zoo. They're pretty shocked. You kind of just, you know, steal their weapons, go to them. You decide to switch it up by having 2 on that side and 1 on this side. I'm getting shot at, but that's no problem. I believe they go on this side now. No, 1 more. So, you know, we're just taking these AKs. There we go. So this fight's almost done. 1 more guy there. Another guy there. Another guy there. So now we got a lot of AKs, and we can just pretty much chill here now. Because everyone else spawns in front of us. And we just kind of keep switching it around. And now that's the boss of this gunfight. His name is Chong. Yeah, that's Chong. And there we go. That's that chapter. So after this, after chapter 3, you can choose your arc, Russian face-off. However, we are doing the bad ending, so we go to Con Girls. So there's 3 different endings in this game: bad, medium, and good. The bad ending deals with there's like a bank job or whatever being planned, and turns out this like reality show about bank jobs. Ooh, fry. No, no. Thank you very much. It's unfortunately not red, but it is a Ferrari. However, Ferrari should always be red. Anyway, so yeah, this story arc's about these people doing a TV show about robbing banks. Turns out they're actually robbing the banks. So you're trying to find out one of the actresses is actually a stripper to try and find out who like the leader of this whole thing is. So it turns out it's like the North Korean guy. I know, crazy. North Korean guy who's trying to plan this big bank heist, and he's trying to work with the Russians. So in this arc, one of the main antagonists, Rocky, he does die, so it's like you can't find out your father's killer through him, but you can still kind of find out this general and what he wants to do.
Attention all units.
And on this drive, we are going left on Leave Hollywood Avenue. We're gonna take a neck left. I'm pretty sure I missed that turn. You can just push that car out of the way. And yeah, sometimes like the tires do massive like skid marks and whatnot. Oh, there's a red one. However, that would be taking too much time to get in and out and hope that he doesn't drive away. So we'll stick with this, and I guess I can review cam. So I believe this car is the second fastest car in the game. The first fastest car is another Ferrari. It's the F430, I believe. One of those ones. And basically you unlock it through the bonus cruisings. And this one you just get from the streets of LA. Ooh. So yeah, we're just driving. I actually got to be a bit careful on the crimes, because on this level, you can actually get what's called Rocky's Goons Are Back, and they're pretty much death cars. So it's like people will just drive by you and instantly like take health away from your car and can potentially kill you. So I just got to make sure that they don't spawn. If they do, we are in a bit of trouble if they get close to us, because they can actually cause the game to crash. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's have a crime that's not only terrible, but it can also crash your game. So there's a strip club. Also, that's a Rockstar Games parody. You know, what's common in GTA clones is, hey, let's make fun of the people of the game that we're kind of basing our style off of, even though, you know, we're the worser game, and, you know, the GTA is actually the better one. I never understood it. So yeah, we're fighting strippers. The cutscene for this is actually pretty funny. I would show it, but we're a little bit behind. I also kind of want to sleep. So yeah, 2 of these strippers have whips. The whip girls can sometimes engage in a fight. What the game will do is it'll switch to us. Also, sometimes the strippers can actually go through that door, which is hilarious. They can actually go out of bounds in a fight. We're just gonna grapple her. That's right, get down, bitch. Alright, next.
So what he wants is he definitely wants to try and get one of those down as quick as possible, the ones with the whips, because the whips do a lot of extra damage in fights. So once he manages to get one of them down, he's going to pick up their whip and be able to use that for the rest of the fight.
I'd like everyone to know that this is not a PG-13 stream. Yes, there is some violence. Yes. And for the NDP party, this is actual sexual harassment.
That is a Canadian joke, which some people won't get.
And because I have the whip, when I do the monkey pot, it does extra damage. I can also like use my punch now with my melee. So yeah, there's a beautiful whip, and yes, I got stuck. The next one here is Roxy. She's pretty easy to fight. Let's whip her up. Oh, in the face. She's defensive in the face, so we switch to low kick. And yeah, she's very easy to take down. I call her Roxy because she's got an afro. I think it's pretty
Yeah, so
reasonable.
the final couple of girls definitely have lower health and are easier to stun. They only have the number of exclamation marks that are next to their names is how many hits it will take successfully to stun them. So they only have 3, which makes them much easier to stun compared to some of the other enemies that could have 4 or 5.
What sucks about fighting is the camera angle is a piece of ass. Like, I'm trying to turn it around, you know, kind of see where this last one is, because sometimes they move around in different spots. Oh, I hear something destroying. There goes that chair. Oh, she's trying to, don't know what kind of move that is. And she just warped behind me, because, you know, that makes total sense. So yeah, because there's a wall, extra damage. And now the owner of strip club is going to come out. He's not very happy with us. Thankfully, he's pretty easy to fight. There's an amp there that could do extra damage to him. Don't think we're actually going to make him hit him.
It's close there.
Very close. As long as we keep him on a wall, you know, easy peasy. So yeah, I switched to my whip there because he was being very defensive in his dick area. So we're just gonna switch it up. And there we go, because there was a wall there, as you saw, it finished him off right away. So if you don't believe me, you just saw it. So we're done that now, hooray. So now we gotta go find this other person who's actually in charge of these bank jobs. What's weird is normally a car after a mission spawns right in front of you. However, for this mission, it's there. Why? I don't know. I just don't understand. So yeah, thankfully where we're going to is not very far. Yeah, let's just plow through that car. There we go. Have trouble driving in winter weather? Just get a Ferrari F40. It plows through everything. Stuck in rush hour traffic? Just get a Ferrari F40. Just drive through it all. Your bumper will be fine. Might need new windows, but, you know, if you can afford the Ferrari, you can afford the windows. So we're at the spot. And unfortunately, we go from the fastest car in the game to the slowest car in the game. Yeah, great idea.
Okay, here's the deal. Our client goes by the
Spamming
codename
escape.
General.
Oh, okay, we skipped it. Anyway, so here we're being initiated on are we good for being a, you know, getaway driver. So we're in this crappy Ford Transit. It's supposed to be like a very difficult mission because, you know, you're driving through all these roundabouts. You're in a crappy van. There's supposedly bad traffic. I mean, sure, we can spin out there sometimes because curbs are very terrible. However, instead of going through the neighborhood with all these roundabouts, you know, just go through Burnside Avenue, and just go to 3rd Street, rear view camera, and the next minute will be spent like this. And we gotta go to Beverly Hills. insert Weezer song here. And what this game also has is it has a progress meter underneath your car health to show you how far close away you are, which is really nice. So if you're like, am I almost there? Am I almost there? You can just look to the left corner and look at that bar and you'll know if you are or not. And yes, you do play as a cop in this game, so do cops go after you if you're bad? Yes, they do. If you become a very bad cop, if you see there's that thermometer in between the good cop and the cop money points thing. So basically if you get too much cops, then the FBI or like secret agents will come after you to shoot you. Or like bounty hunters go after you and they pretty much will instantly kill you.
But of course in this mission we'll never actually hit any of those.
we'll never see that, but
always want to make sure we're on the good cop side to not have to do any of those extra missions.
So we got caught. Oh no. You know, we're supposed to escape, but if you take a look at this van and look at that cop car, you'll see it'll be very difficult to drive away. So what we're gonna do is, I don't know why he's doing that stupid wheelie spin thing. We're just gonna shoot these guys. Look at the way he's spinning out. So yeah, we shot him up enough, so we're just gonna drive away, rather than trying to do crazy, stupid maneuvers. And now we are gonna be on a terrible fight, because who doesn't love low kick simulator? Lola is actually one of the hardest people to ever fight in this game. Like, she can be a very defensive and aggressive bitch.
Yeah, so the movie's looking for right here to be able to easily get free damage in is that flip. So she'll kind of jump back and then prepare this kind of forward front flip. And the thing is that when she starts the animation, a low kick will just get her right out of it. So it's really easy to get in some free damage there whenever she tries these flips. One other thing you might be noticing with the stun meter and those exclamation marks next to the boss health is that if she doesn't take damage for a certain amount of time, she'll actually regain one of those exclamation marks. So basically, if you go a while and they're being very defensive and you don't actually get to attack them after a small period of time, it will make them regenerate some of their stun meter.
And I gotta be careful with that little stupid flip move, because if she actually hits you, she'll knock you to the floor instantly, and then she'll do the move again, and it'll be pretty much a chain reaction of you getting knocked down, which pretty much makes you lose too much health and GG. However, she was actually very nice with fighting, so that's good.
Yeah, that was a really good fight. You were able to get in a lot of free
She
hits
was
there.
being a bitch in practice today.
Yeah. So, in practice a couple minutes ago, right before this run started, he missed every single one of these. So let's see how this goes.
Every time.
There we go, first try. I think he missed 3 consecutive shots when we were doing this in practice. Right
It was
before
on
this run,
purpose to
so,
spook everyone.
yeah,
So we are on a
that's about that.
final chapter of this game.
There we go.
So we are stuck with this piece of shit car. Hopefully we get a Ferrari or a Honda to spawn. However, if I drive too far and I notice there's not really any good cars coming, I'll just take whatever I see pretty much. If I still see a Ferrari, I'll go for it. However, it looks like here there's nothing, so we're just gonna take this Ford Mustang. Pretty sure it's a Mustang from like the 90s or something. It's blue, so it's not exactly ideal for speed, but it'll do. We got some good rap music playing. Crimes, who cares? We're a bad cop.
Shots fired. Repeat. Shots fired. Proceed to location.
Oh, cops under attack. They can defend themselves. If we can do it, they can do it. I mean, come on, we're a donkey for fuck's sake. Let's maybe stay on the road so I don't have to deal with that.
Yeah, even with spawning all the cars, those signs are still there and perfectly able to be rendered.
Yeah, the signs will obviously still be rendered, but the cars won't. So we're gonna go off Palms Boulevard and go to this next street. Now, I don't really like it's still Palms Boulevard. Great. Anyways, so this car, although it's obviously better than that Ford, this isn't the ideal car to have because it is very slidey. So like, you gotta be careful with your turns and whatnot.
Yeah, and with the distance that we're driving right now, you can definitely tell that having a good car can make a huge difference in the amount of time for these areas and chapters. Because, you know, if you can get a faster car, it could save 10-20 seconds off of a long drive like this.
So yeah, Donkey's gonna visit the airport for the first time. Sadly, it's not LAX because, you know, I guess Luxo Flux was like, screw it. They won't notice. They think they can get away with Santa Monica Airport. Getting to Santa Monica Airport, it's very confusing because there's a lot of different side streets to get there and alleyways. So I often tend to forget what street I'm supposed to turn on. I believe I'm looking for a Stanley Street or something. I don't know. That is a better car, however, look how close we are. It's really, okay, Stewart Avenue, there we go. However, as you can see, we're very close by, so it's not really worth getting that Honda S2000. So yeah, we go through Stewart Avenue. There isn't actually a direct road from Stewart to get to that airport, so we just kind of go through this wall. We hit the wall, and then we drive through this. Then we go on Airport Avenue. And there we go. And there is no door to open at. However, what's interesting is if you get out your car and walk, let's open up the air. Or I guess in that case, that guy's dick. So we gotta chase after these assassins, or as I like to say as a kid, assassins. So we have to shoot these people. However, we are gonna have to get this car damaged on purpose because we don't like it. We wanna get rid of it and we need a proper insurance claim. However, we don't want it damaged completely. So I'm just gonna let him do a couple damage. Okay, that'll be good. So now we're gonna shoot him. And we're gonna shoot that van up. So we are doing a race downtown. You know, we got a race downtown. There's a bank heist going on, like a literal one. All right, if we're gonna get there fast, we're gonna def warp. And this is the only mission skip we do. And it's pretty big. So like I mentioned earlier, you can, if you fail a mission, the game still lets you continue. Because this is a final arc, there actually isn't an end after the final mission. So we just skipped not only that mission, we also skipped a shootout into the bank, a shootout in the bank, and a shootout in the bank offices. Now we're just simply going up the staircases.
So basically you skipped, what was it, 4 missions I think? That you
Pretty much, yeah.
Out of the 7 that are in this chapter, so you save a huge amount of time by doing this skip, and you don't get penalized by having to do anything else at the end. Even if you did, it would probably be much quicker because of the pure number of missions that you skipped here.
However, once you're in the bank, if you do fail a mission inside the bank, you can't just continue story and get to the final boss. It'll just give you the bad ending right away. So I still got to finish this game. When you're low on ammo, you can just press reload. Just gonna skip everyone. Why not? We're dead. God damn it. I was supposed to pick up a gun there, but I was pressing E and it wasn't working because, you know, this game is really finicky sometimes. It's also worse on console. Although console, it's like, ooh, you have auto aim. You'll be spamming the button and literally no bullets come out, which gets really annoying. It's like, I don't know how you manage to fuck up how shoot gun come out. So whatever, we'll just reset it. I'll blame my tiredness on it. It's all good. When in doubt, blame Lurk's PC. You know, I'm used to 144 hertz, you know?
So we're approaching the end of the game here. All we have left is
I might as well switch guns
right here and then the final boss. So we're approaching the end.
Approaching. What's also nice on the PC version of this game is you can actually switch your crosshairs. If you notice, I got a very beautiful kawaii purple crosshair. I have it similar to like my CSGO crosshair, you know, professional and all that. We'll just skip them, take the health. Every time you go up a floor, you do get a health pack, so we just take it. You can headshot people. It works, it doesn't work. I'll take your AK. It's beautiful. I won't bother with you.
Yeah, so you don't actually need to kill every enemy on these floors. So you'll just see him skipping some of the enemies that aren't as important. So basically anything that's not exactly in the way, he'll just walk around and skip.
Another thing note too is on a PS2 version or Xbox or GameCube, I'd have to actually kill everyone because there is an auto aim system. And if I skip an enemy, the game will keep locking me to the enemies, which will be very, very annoying. However, here there is no auto aim. And we are on the final level. This guy can be a bitch.
So this final boss here is definitely very defensive. It's quite a hard fight, especially since you don't practice any of your fighting moves in this run. It definitely makes it a lot harder and a much tougher fight, especially with the fact that this guy is very defensive and has a lot of punches that can really hurt. So it normally can end up being a pretty close fight. It's definitely tough.
Shouts to the person that made their own rules for this game and did it run on GameCube emulator. GameCube emulator, must I add. And he literally did all the bonus cruising, so he took like more than an hour and a half for beating this game. There is blocking in this game. On this fight, I will block a couple times. Just because some of his moves can be very deadly. So yeah, his stunning thing kind of reset there. It's a shame, but you still do damage when you stun them. It's just, you know, he can't do the finisher move type shit.
Shout out to the tech guy. You should go to sleep right now.
As his health gets lower, he will be less defensive for obvious reasons. See, as you see, I just defended out. Shit. You still get some damage dealt with, however, it's not a lot. We nearly there. Nearly. However, this is gonna.
Time's on the last hit, correct?
Yes.
So
I'll just scream timeout. However, I can still fuck this up, so let's just keep it serious.
Well, I just want to make sure that
And time. There we go.
Okay, there we go. Good run.
That was True Crime Streets of LA. All right. So yeah, for more with Grand Theft Auto 4 Battle of Gay Tony. It's Monday at whatever time it will be at. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, follow my channel for more memes.